Hey guys, welcome back to the Laker family. I missed you guys, and I know y'all missed y'all boy too. Sorry I haven't been able to post like I wanted to. I wanted to do. I had a lot of things planned for the in between us winning the championship to the start of this season. But I just had a lot going on, moving into a new house, and just had a lot of things to get situated. A lot of personal things. You guys understand, but I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys were safe, stay safe. Everything went well, and just everybody just stay blessed, and the way that we've been blessed. And without further ado, I want to talk about the Lakers and the off season first, before I dive into the game from last night and my predictions of what I see going forward for the season, things of that nature. But to start off with the off season, I felt like it was a slam dunk. We won, hands down. Rob Pelinka already deserves Executive of the Year. The guy was just pulling rabbits out of the hat, and just hitting the lottery on moves that nobody saw coming. Nobody saw the Montrezl Harrell signing coming, and when I seen it, it was just like, oh my God! Like how did he do this, Montrezl Harrell? And don't get me wrong, I hated on every Clipper player, but you can't deny what a talent that Montrezl Harrell is. Of course, people make funny jokes about his face, stuff like that, and how he looks, but one thing you can't deny is that guy's grit on the court. I feel like we got to upgrade. We have a much better, younger roster moving forward this year. And hats off to the guys that we lost. I love them all dearly. With maybe the exception of Avery Bradley, he kind of left a bad taste in my mouth the way he left. And he was one of the guys that I gave a pass and felt a little sorry for about his situation, and did knock him for not joining the bubble. I thought he would be a major key piece going forward, but his departure did not hurt as much because of the additions that we got. So the way Bradley left, I didn't like it. But still, good luck to him wherever he went. I think he went to the Heat, and it's whatever. Dwight Howard, he had a little hiccup with the way he left, but it wasn't as bad as Bradley's to me. And it was just probably some behind-the-scenes stuff going on where there was some lost miscommunication between him and the Lakers. But Dwight Howard, at least he came and he played, and he helped us dearly. I don't think we win as easily as we did without Dwight Howard on our roster in that bubble. So hats off to that guy. Same thing goes with Rajon Rondo, a great veteran, a great locker room presence. It didn't work for several teams for him before us, like the Bulls, the Mavericks, but he clicked with us. Maybe it was the LeBron factor, whatever it was, but it clicked, and he was a major key piece as well, helping us win that title. So no hard feelings, Rondo. I wish you much success in Atlanta. Mentoring Trae Young or whatnot. As far as the additions that we got, man, did we get our bang for our buck or not? Montrezl Harrell, we got Wesley Matthews, Dennis Schroeder, major pickup. It's just like they might as well hand us the trophy right now, guys. They might as well hand it to us. This is probably, it's got to be the best team that LeBron James has ever had. And I want to say this team could be right up there as far as stacked-wise as that Kobe and Shaq team. We had some stacked veterans on that team. I'm not going to get on into which team is better or not, but you get the gist of it. I feel like this team is that stacked. And it's going to take some Herculean effort from some unknown team to really just push us to the brink. I thought the Warriors might have been that team, but sadly, Klay Thompson hurt himself. Other than that, the Clippers don't have a shot. They might be the second best team in the West, but the gap is still like this. The Lakers and then everybody else is here. Right now, it's as long as any other major trade doesn't happen. To get to the game last night, I don't take a lot of heed from preseason games, but I did see some great signs from Horton Tucker. The guy looked explosive. He looked shifty. He looked kind of stout, like throwing people off of him a little bit. Now he didn't finish well sometimes at the rim, but it was like clear looks, so I'm not too much worried about guys' field goal percentages in a first preseason game. Everybody's trying to get their legs up under them, especially guys that didn't even play in the bubble, teams that didn't even come to the bubble. It's going to take a while for these guys to get their shooting percentages to where they want them. But what I am looking for is how you look from the eye test on the court. And the eye test is telling me that Taylor Horton Tucker has it. I'm not going to jump over the moon just yet because we, as Laker fans, we kind of tend to do that. Y'all remember the kid from the last preseason last year? I think his name was Zach Norvell. He was playing lights out. He was playing lights out in the preseason. But where is he? When's the last time you heard of him? I don't even know where he went. So we just have to be a little bit patient and kind of let things play out. But as of right now, I feel like from what I see from Taylor Horton Tucker that he has it. He has that it. And sometimes you just kind of know he has that it. Now, LeBron, Jared Dudley, a lot of the teammates are coming out and backing this kid, saying that he has a lot of potential, and they're loving what they see from him in practices, so on and so forth. They said this kid looks hungry, looks like he wants it, and when LeBron puts a stamp on it, it may be good. It may be a good sign of things to come. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and let's hope to see this kid improve and hopefully contribute big time this year. I would like to see him come off the bench behind, because I believe Dennis Schroeder, he was saying that he does not want to come off the bench. So maybe we can see Taylor Horton Tucker come off the bench with Caruso. Maybe Caruso at the point, Horton Tucker at shooting guard, or vice versa. Maybe we can see some lineups like that where the kid can kind of show a little bit more of what he can do in real NBA minutes. Anytime we beat the Clippers, I don't care whether it's preseason, regular season, playoffs, I don't care, exhibition, I don't care. I'm happy. And plus, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they played a few minutes in the first half, and we still ended up coming back and beating them without the services of Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James. So I don't care if we beat them. So I just love the way the Clippers kind of just fell. It just kind of fell off the face. They haven't fallen off the face of the earth per se, because they're still a good team, but they fell from the throne of which all these so-called experts had them just basically had pre-crowned them before the regular season last year. And to see a lot of the experts just having to, eat their own words, and how embarrassed they look now, and they just have to basically save face. A lot of them are having to save face now. And it's been very, very funny to watch. But I don't want to talk about the Clippers too much. But what I see going forward from the Lakers team, I see big things moving forward. I see maybe slightly a bit more low management, only because we went so far in the bubble and then won the chip, and then we had to turn right back around within, what is it, 2 months, 2.5 months, and start another season again. So it's maybe unfair in some aspects the way you look at it, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, the players wanted to go and win that chip. They got the okay to go do it. And you know that there's going to be some type of repercussions behind that. It's going to, if you don't come out and play, it was going to cost them money this season if they didn't come out and try to get as many games in as they could. It was going to cost them money, point blank. So you got to look at it from both ends of the spectrum. So I'm happy that the season started back. Of course, I know that a lot of fans are happy about that, but we just got to take into the account that those are actual human beings. Their bodies wear down just like our bodies wear down. It's a job. That's their job, just like we have jobs, and so it can be straining on them, to just hop back and come back just that quick. But the way the Lakers can combat that is just try to play these guys spot minutes. I feel like we have a talented enough team this year where we can kind of get away with that a little bit more. Not necessarily saying sit out whole games, but pick and choose spots. With this team, we should be blowing out a lot of teams, point blank. We should be blowing out a lot of teams. And I'm talking about probably sitting out whole fourth quarters, stuff like that. Make sure these guys don't get injured. Make sure they stay healthy and ready enough before the postseason starts. We don't want to burn these guys out, especially after this long run they just had. But that's the way I feel like we should approach it. And it's a 10 game shorter season than normal. And I feel like we're still going to have the #1 record, even with us may having to low manage things like that. I still feel like we're going to have the #1 record in the Western Conference, and that says a lot about our team, the depth of our team. One more thing, key piece is Kyle Kuzma. This is a make or break year for my boy Kyle Kuzma. I know that he can play, but the question still remains: can he play on this team alongside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis? Now, last night he shot 5 for 16. He had 18 points, but he got up 16 shots. So the question is not can he score 18 or more a night. It's how efficient and how good can he play on less shot attempts than that. He's not going to get 16 shot attempts every night. It's just not going to happen. But the more he establishes himself, the more the more better that he plays, he may end up getting awarded more touches. But that all depends on his growth this season. If he comes back and shows absolutely no growth, I believe that the Lakers may end up having to make a deal for him at the trade deadline, and they may end up getting pennies on the dollar, which I hate because Kuzma is an explosive talent when put in the right system, when given a green light. Unfortunately, he does not have that green light with us because we have LeBron and Anthony Davis. So because we can't really showcase him like that, because we have those top 2 players on our team, we may have to sell him for pennies on the dollar if he doesn't find a way to fit on this team properly. And I'm hoping for the best for this kid because I really want him to stay on this team. I know how nuclear of a scorer he can be when his mind is right. He's becoming like one of those awkward type players, those Kawhi Leonard personality type of players, with the different color hairs. He kind of doesn't know who he is. I don't know. All I know is I've seen the kid go nuclear before, and I know what he's capable of. I just don't see it enough. and I'm hoping to see more of that from him this upcoming season. So to me, that is the biggest question that I need answered going into the season, because all my other questions I know are going to be answered. I know we're going to more than likely be the #1 seed. I know we're going to win the chip, barring any injuries, knock on wood. Now, that's my only biggest thing going into this year. I'm going to be excited to watch a lot of the new talent that came in. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. Is James Harden going to stay with Houston? Is he going to leave? Is Giannis going to sign that extension with Milwaukee? And, speaking of Giannis's brothers, wouldn't you think that their brothers would kind of be at least quality role players? If it seems like the gap, I've never seen brothers in the NBA have a gap level like this. You got Robin and Brook Lopez. They were always kind of like this. I think I would take Brook Lopez, but still Robin Lopez in his heyday was good. The Morris twins, they're both good. You got the Ball brothers. Alonzo has had his struggles, but he's also had his bright moments. And now you have LaMelo coming in with high expectations. And I just don't understand how the Antetokounmpo brothers, there's a gap like this. I was watching Kostas last night, and he didn't look too high. I know it's just a preseason game, but I kind of, like I said, I go off eye test. He didn't look like he doesn't look like an NBA player, to be honest. He has the body of an NBA player, but he doesn't move as fluid as like an NBA player should, like his brother Giannis. I don't know. I can't explain it. I wish Kostas would be somewhat of a resemblance of Giannis. That would really help us out a lot. But I know the only reason why we're keeping him is because the Lakers were holding out hope for maybe that would be a learning piece for Giannis. And with Anthony Davis signing this big contract, I don't even know if that's still an option. I don't know how the numbers and all that stuff works. I don't even know if we would have a real shot at Giannis still. But I know that was one of the reasons why we were holding on to Kostas. But it looks like he may be cut real soon, end up in the D-League or some other team picking him up. I don't know. He might not even get another shot. I hope I'm wrong on that. I'm right most of the time, but I just hope I'm wrong on that. I hope the kid figures something out where he can become at least a decent role player. But with that being said, I think I've hit on the main points that I wanted to get out. And like I said, it's been long, grueling, couple of months off. I couldn't wait to get back to do this. Just had to get a lot of business handled. But I thank you all for watching my video. And y'all go ahead and start hitting that subscribe button now. That way we can make this channel blow up. We can get more videos pushed out. Just help us grow for this regular season, because I'm going to be getting it. And I'm going to be giving y'all some good content. So hit that like, share, and subscribe button to stay up to date, get notified, things of that nature. And with that being said, love y'all, peace out, and I'm out.